Humanity has always believed that it is moving forward. Every generation tells itself that it is more advanced, more enlightened, and more capable than the ones that came before. We look at our technologies, our cities, our knowledge, and we assume that progress is not only real, but inevitable. We measure success by speed, by growth, by how much more we can control than yesterday. But what if this belief is the greatest lie we have ever told ourselves? What if progress, as we define it, is not a path forward, but a path inward toward instability, fragmentation, and eventual collapse? From a distance, human civilization looks impressive. Skyscrapers stretch into the sky. Information travels across the planet in seconds. Machines perform tasks that once took lifetimes. We can see galaxies billions of light years away, yet still struggle to understand ourselves. And that contradiction is not accidental, because intelligence does not evolve alongside wisdom. They grow at different speeds. Intelligence accelerates, wisdom hesitates. And when the gap between them grows too wide, collapse becomes not a possibility, but a probability. Throughout history, civilizations have believed they were immune to decline. They mistook complexity for strength, expansion for stability, and influence for permanence. But history does not move in straight lines. It moves in cycles, quiet at first, then sudden, then irreversible. What we call progress often hides growing fragility. The more complex a system becomes, the more points of failure it contains. The more efficient it becomes, the less tolerant it is of disruption. Modern civilization depends on layers of interconnected systems: energy, food, data, finance, infrastructure, all synchronized with near-perfect precision. This complexity gives us comfort, but it also means that a single fracture can ripple outward in ways we cannot control. We like to believe we are prepared, that we understand risk, that we can predict outcomes. But history tells a different story. Every major collapse was preceded by confidence, by the belief that collapse was impossible. Ancient civilizations did not fall because they lacked intelligence. They fell because their intelligence outpaced their restraint. Today, we face the same pattern, only on a planetary scale. Technology has given us unprecedented power. We can alter ecosystems, reshape genetics, influence behavior, and simulate realities. Yet emotionally and psychologically, we remain shaped by instincts formed in small tribes, competing for limited resources. We are not designed for global consequence. Our brains evolved to respond to immediate threats, not slow-moving existential risks. We react to explosions, not erosion. To enemies we can see, not systems quietly breaking down over decades. This mismatch between power and perception is perhaps the most dangerous condition a civilization can experience. We talk often about the future, about colonizing planets, merging with machines, transcending biology. But we rarely ask the more uncomfortable question: are we emotionally mature enough to survive our own capabilities? Because technology does not correct human nature, it magnifies it. Every tool we create amplifies intention. In compassionate hands, it heals. In fearful hands, it dominates. In careless hands, it destroys. And humanity, for all its brilliance, has never been particularly good at restraint. We are driven by competition, by identity, by the desire to outpace others. These instincts once helped us survive. Today, they push us toward irreversible choices. We measure success by growth, more production, more consumption, more speed. Yet endless growth in a finite system is not progress, it is a countdown. The planet does not negotiate. Physics does not compromise. Biology does not care about ideology. Still, we behave as though limits do not apply to us. Perhaps this is why the universe appears silent. We search the skies for signs of intelligence, assuming that advanced civilizations would broadcast their presence. But what if intelligence teaches the opposite lesson? What if survival requires silence? In a universe billions of years old, any civilization that learns too late may never be seen. Not because it was destroyed by others, but because it destroyed itself. The absence of signals may not be evidence of emptiness, but of caution, or of extinction. It is unsettling to consider that intelligence might be that the very qualities that allow a species to rise also contain the seeds of its fall. If this is true, then humanity is not unique, merely early in the process. We stand at a moment where our tools have outgrown our wisdom, where our reach exceeds our understanding, where the systems we depend on are so vast that no individual truly comprehends them. This creates a dangerous illusion of control. We trust algorithms we do not understand. We rely on infrastructures we cannot fully explain. We make decisions whose consequences extend far beyond our lifetimes. And yet, we continue to accelerate. Not because we are malicious, but because slowing down feels impossible. Entire economies, identities, and power structures depend on constant motion. To stop would mean confronting uncomfortable truths about our priorities, our values, and ourselves. So we move forward even when the path is unclear. Perhaps this is the tragedy of intelligence. Once a species becomes aware of what it could become, it struggles to accept limits. It confuses potential with destiny. But not all potential should be fulfilled. Wisdom lies not in expansion, but in discernment. Not in reaching farther, but in knowing when to stop. The universe does not reward ambition. It responds only to balance. Civilizations that fail to recognize this may burn brightly for a moment, only to vanish without echo. And yet, there is still a possibility, small, fragile, but real. Awareness. The ability to reflect on our actions before they become irreversible. The capacity to choose restraint over dominance, to value continuity over conquest. Perhaps that is the true test of intelligence. Not whether a species can reach the stars, but whether it can live responsibly on its own world. If humanity survives, it will not be because we became more powerful. It will be because we learned to become careful. Because we chose cooperation over competition, long-term thinking over short-term gain, humility over control. The universe does not demand perfection. It demands balance. We are not condemned by fate. We are shaped by choice. And right now, humanity stands at a quiet crossroads, not marked by catastrophe, but by awareness. The question is not whether we will disappear. The question is whether we will learn, in time, how not to.